Hello. Anything that we discuss today is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights using live streaming technologies. So follow along as I navigate the markets by trading in my own account, and hopefully you will learn how I analyze the data in real time to make trading decisions. But first of all, I like to apologize for not uploading the videos this week as there was an issue with our broadband connection. There's technology upgradation which is happening over here, due to which we had an outage for our internet connection for almost 3 days. So, anyways, coming back to our analysis for Nifty, we would be discussing in this video Nifty options, open interest data. We would be analyzing Nifty on multiple time frames, and we would be framing a view for Monday, that is 8th March. Apart from the index, we would be discussing our stock watch list. So let's start by analyzing Nifty options open interest data. So if we see options open interest data for 10th March weekly expiry, you have to remember that on Thursday is a holiday on account of Mahashivratri. So the contract is going to be expiring one day earlier, that is 10th March. So the max pain level is at 15,000. So it just tells us that if market was to expire at 15,000, in that scenario, large percentage of option buyers are going to suffer huge losses. As you all know that on expiry, a large chunk of options they expire worthless. If we analyze the open interest data, you will see that highest amount of calls have been written at 15,000 strike and highest amount of puts have been written at 14,500 strike. So it gives us a broad range of 500 points for the index. And if you were to see what happened on Friday, you will see that highest amount of calls written at 15,000 strike, and again the puts that were written were at 14,500 strike. If we analyze Nifty on multiple time frames, you will see that on the monthly time frame, market is under control of buyers above 14,702 levels, and on the weekly time frame, you will see that the opening is the same as today. As this week, we had start of a new week as well as a new month. So on the weekly time frame as well, market is under control of buyers. And in terms of price structure on the weekly, you will see that we have been making a higher high and a higher low. And if you see the daily time frame, you will see that we have been making lower highs and lower lows. So straight away there is a conflict in the price structure on multiple time frames. So on the monthly time frame, we are currently inside the previous monthly range. So on the monthly, we are an inside month so far, and on the weekly time frame we made a higher high and a higher low, and on the daily time frame we made a lower high and a lower low. So there's a complete conflict among various time frames at this point of time. So based on the daily time frame, we get the following scenario for Monday. Above 14,938, we can trade towards 15,092, 15,154, and potentially 15,232 levels. And below 14,862 levels, we can trade towards 14,800, 14,722, and potentially 14,632. And the neutral price range for Monday is going to be 14,938 to 14,862 levels. And in the neutral price range, one can refrain from making any trades. Now we would be discussing our stock watch list. The stocks that we would be tracking on Monday are inside candles on the daily time frame, Adani Ports and Britannia. So we'll look for buying opportunity in Adani Ports above 761 levels or selling opportunity below 730.5 levels. And in Britannia, again, we'll look for a buying opportunity above 3,506.65 or selling opportunity below 3,460.75. So as these candles are inside candlestick, they just tells us that there's an equilibrium between both the buyers and the seller at this point of time. So either side of the range it breaks, we would be establishing a trade. And if it stays in between the high-low range of Friday, we'll not be making any trades in these stocks. I would like to summarize that on Monday above 14,938, we can trade towards 15,154 levels, and below 14,862 levels, we can potentially trade towards 14,722 levels. And based on the overall open interest data, we are in a broad range of 15,000 to 14,500, and the max pain level for the weekly expiry is at 15,000 level. So if market was to expire at 15,000, in that scenario, option writers are going to suffer the least amount of losses. And as you all know, that large chunk of options, they expire worthless. So option buyers are going to suffer huge losses. And the stock watch list for Monday comprises of inside candles on the daily time frame, and the stocks are Britannia and Adani Ports. We would be establishing trades if either side of the high-low range breaks in these stocks. And finally, I like to thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button, share this video, and don't forget to check out the description section of this video where you can find links to all our recent blog posts. And finally, I would like to thank you once again, and do subscribe to Digital Trading Flow YouTube channel. Thank you.